Owning a small business comes with lots of responsibility, and as much as you may try, you can't do it all on your own. That's where employees come in. Hired to help your business run successfully, you need workers that you can rely on. But what happens when those workers get injuries or illnesses on the job? That's where workers' compensation insurance comes in. As a small business owner, you probably know the basics of workers' compensation benefits. You know you need it, but what you might be wondering is what workers' compensation costs. To find out what you'll pay for workers' compensation insurance, we'll need to know a few things about your business. First, we'll need to know where you're located, because each state has their own requirements. Next, we'll need to take a look at your payroll and then find out how many employees you have. We'll also need to know about any claims you've had and the type of work you do, which will give us your class code. Class codes are based on the types of jobs that workers do and help insurance companies when calculating workers' comp premiums. When it comes to calculating and figuring out all the confusing aspects of workers' comp insurance, like exactly what you need or what you'll pay, we're here to help. Unfortunately, there's no workers' comp calculator where you can just plug in the numbers and get your total. At the Hartford, we try to make it as easy as possible for you when we're calculating your workers' compensation costs. We know small business owners are looking for the best price possible, which we realize most often for you means the lowest price possible. But just know the lowest might not always be the best. Choosing the best means having a reliable insurance company with workers' comp benefits that will be there to protect your employees when they suffer from injuries or illnesses. And injuries and illnesses happen more than you may think. Every day, in fact. That's why so many states require companies to carry this coverage, because there are millions of workers' compensation claims filed each year. We know it may seem like just one more expense to add to the ever-growing list, but getting workers' compensation insurance with the Hartford means you won't have to worry about the devastating costs that come when you have injured workers. It also means giving your employees peace of mind too, because they'll know they're covered if an accident happens on the job. They'll also know they won't have to worry about lost wages while they recover, and you won't be the one having to pay. We'll calculate your average weekly wages for employees and help make sure they're compensated accordingly for the number of weeks they need off. We'll do whatever we can to make your life a little easier. That's been our commitment for over 200 years to the small businesses we serve. So if you're wondering how is workers' comp calculated for your particular business, or you're just trying to figure out what kind of insurance you need, we're here to get the answers you're looking for. Call us today or get a quote online.